Let's face it, you can have all the money and toys in the world, go on all the vacations you can handle, eat out at the most exotic restaurants. But if you don't have someone special to share your experiences with, it's a lonely and empty existence. If you'd like to meet an amazing girl, for real, and make her your girlfriend or wife, and share your life experiences, then this may be the most exciting book you'll ever read. My name is Chad Scott, and I'm a certified master results coach and author of several books on dating, relationships, and confidence building. To be totally honest, I've had a lot of success in my life, but regardless of this success, I struggled to find a girlfriend for years. I was petrified of walking up to a beautiful girl and starting a conversation. And if I managed to stumble into a conversation, I would say all the wrong things and end up just friends or worse, alone. I attracted girls, but never could attract the one I really wanted. And the ones I did attract would walk all over me, which would always end with a truckload of pain. If any of this sounds familiar, keep listening. After turning 40 years old, I looked in the mirror and I thought, I never imagined things would be like this, still single and struggling, while my brothers and most of my friends were in relationships. And that was it, really. I had had enough. I hit rock bottom and I made a decision to fix the biggest pain in my life and learn how to not only attract and land the woman of my dreams, but how to keep her loyal and committed so I could share my most precious experiences with someone special and not be alone anymore. It was in that moment that I made a decision to find out exactly what I was doing wrong by studying the best dating and relationship experts like Dr. John Gottman, Dr. John Gray, Barbara DeAngelo, and many other well-respected experts. I even studied guys from the pickup artist community like David DeAngelo, Richard La Ruina, and Mystery. Now, some of this stuff worked, and some was a waste of time, and some of it was pure manipulation, which only got me short-term results. But I tested it all over and over until I discovered for myself what really worked. In the past, I was scared to approach because I had no idea what to do or say. But once I really got a hold of this new training, I could go out at night prepared with the right clothes, the right attitude, the right communication, and the right vibe, which completely changed my results. If you're thinking, but you're good looking, of course you don't have a problem with women. Think again. Good-looking guys don't get the good-looking women. Definitely not a majority of the time. Look around, not at Hollywood. This only represents a fake fantasy land where everyone gets divorced twice a year because they're so unhappy with themselves. No, look around the real world. Notice that the hot girls are almost never with the hot guys because they're looking for something else. Yes, sometimes it may be money, but did you know there are 8 other master attraction elements other than money and good looks that women are helplessly attracted to? When I learned these, that's when my results really changed. I went from going out and meeting no one to successfully exchanging information with about 2 out of every 3 attempts, and that's no exaggeration. I had friends who had the same problem, so I taught them and watched them successfully get dates and land beautiful girlfriends and realized tons of guys needed this stuff. After a few years of intensely studying the masters of dating, I then took the best of these strategies, wrote my own books, and added these strategies to my life coaching program. And I'll get to that in a second. But before we go further, I need to read you my disclaimer and make something abundantly clear here. The strategies and tools I outline in this book have worked for thousands of guys, and I believe they can work for you too. But I'm not suggesting that everyone who reads this will get the girl of their dreams, because most people never really make the commitment and take the necessary action. So if you're looking for some kind of do-nothing type of course that will just magically make you attractive and land any lady, I'm sorry to say that you will certainly not find that here nor anywhere else, because there is no such thing. Now, with that being said, let me jump in and show you exactly what you're getting today. First of all, this isn't like any other dating book you've ever read, because it's more of a field guide with real-life scenarios of attracting and meeting women authentically without having to be someone you're not. In other words, you don't have to learn a bunch of manipulation techniques like the pickup artists teach to land a great girlfriend. In fact, PUA techniques don't work for getting a girlfriend, and I'll show you why. With contributions from over 2,000 girls I polled on Facebook, you'll find out exactly what makes them reject guys and what makes them helplessly attracted, even if you aren't super social, rich, famous, or good looking. With no fluff or filler, the book immediately gets down to real-life scenarios and strategies showing you exactly what to do, how to do it, and why. And it's working for hundreds of my clients right now. And it's easy to read. At 75 pages, you can read it in an afternoon. And you'll immediately get the core strategies my clients use to get phone numbers from complete strangers online and offline and go on as many dates as they can handle. Like Stefan, who went from 0 dates in 6 months to 11 dates in 1 month. And it's about more than just getting dates. Fact is, as humans, we were created to share and give love. And your greatest moments on earth will be spent sharing experiences with someone you love. This is why it's so important to not only learn how to approach any beautiful woman and ask her out on a date, but determine which one will go the distance and create a deeper, more meaningful relationship with greater intimacy and support. I'm talking about meeting that girl you've been looking for your whole life. The one that you can wake up next to every day and snuggle up with to a movie, go on vacations with. Someone that will be by you in the hard times to comfort and console you. Why spend another minute dealing with rejection or staying home alone when you can learn the secrets to attraction and start experiencing the most juicy moments of life together with your new girlfriend? Ever wondered what chemistry really is and if it can be acquired? On page 10, you'll learn all about chemistry, and it's not what you think. Ever wondered how an average guy who might even be an introvert who used to struggle to get a date can attract a beautiful, high-quality girl that he's highly compatible with and make it look easy? On page 12, you'll learn about a foolproof method which will teach you how to attract that one girl you've been looking for your whole life. You need to have money and good looks to attract a beautiful girlfriend, right? Wrong. And on page 21, you'll learn how good looks and money never got me a girlfriend, but doing just a few of these things landed a high-quality girlfriend in a few short months. Ever wish you were famous so girls would automatically be attracted to you without having to sell your soul to the devil? Learn how to get her to fall hard for you like you're a famous rock star, even if you're an introvert. I'll show you that on page 24. PUA methods are great for finding a girlfriend and having lots of sex. No, actually, they are manipulative and can lead to depression and addiction. But truth be told, there are a couple powerful lessons which can actually be useful for any guy. So on page 28, I'll show you a couple strategies and how to use them safely to find your dream girl without having to be someone you're not. Ever wonder why she didn't return your text, email, or call? See page 35 and put an end to this needless rejection. Learn where to find beautiful women who like regular guys. I'll show you that on page 37. Ever been paralyzed with fear of approaching a girl you're interested in? Have no idea what to say? Then she leaves and you never see her again? Learn about a simple approach on page 48 that any average guy can use at any place and land a date instead of getting rejected like 90% of other guys. Okay, so let's say you're having good conversation but can't seem to close the deal, and again, you go home empty-handed. Sound familiar? On page 44, you'll learn the crucial four simple steps to close and get a date so this never happens again. The truth about pickup lines. Why most of them don't work and the ones that always work. Check that out on page 49. It takes months or years to bond and gain her trust, right? Wrong. And on page 60, I'll show you exactly what to say to gain trust within your first few conversations. But it gets better because at the end of this book, you're also getting, after the date, how to keep her loyal and committed. Ever gotten a girl's number and called or texted and she never responded, or talked once, then she never responded again? On page 62, I'll show you exact dialogue on what to say and what not to say so she actually goes out on a date with you. How many times have you gotten her number or a date, but things just didn't work out? She may never have called back, bailed out with no explanation, went for another guy, or just wasn't interested. Learn how to keep her loyal and committed so she doesn't bail out in the first week or month and decides to wake up in your arms instead. Check that out on page 64. I'm also going to show you date locations, conversation catalysts, and trust builders that keep the excitement high and allow her to bond with you on a much deeper level so she doesn't just bail out for a more exciting guy. I'll show you that on page 66. And on page 69, you'll learn the 7 steps from stranger to sex and how and when to escalate to sex so you don't jump the gun or wait too long and end up alone again. This is a common mistake guys make. The best part of this is if you follow the actions I recommend, she'll be jumping through your hoops and chasing you. Now, this is specifically designed for regular guys who are not pickup artists. Keep in mind, these strategies are the core fundamentals of what women respond to, according to my polling on Facebook of over 2,000 women. You're going to learn how regular guys completely change their results with some simple techniques. And after you employ these strategies and techniques, you'll be getting dates with lots of high-quality women. And you can stop wasting your time looking for answers. Listen, there's a lot of free resources out there like blogs and podcasts, and there's also tons of free dating sites like Tinder, Plenty of Fish, and Bumble. But let me ask you, how have these worked out for you so far? It's not the dating sites that are the problem. In the immortal words of master personal development coach Jim Rohn, who is also mentor to the most successful personal development of all times, Tony Robbins, don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. In other words, in order for dating sites or offline encounters to work in your favor and land that girl you've been dreaming of, you need to get better. And I'm here to help you get better. So here's what to do next. The cost of this book is $7.95, and you'll get it instantly as a download. As soon as you place your order, you'll get an automated receipt with a link to download the book directly in your email. You can access it anywhere immediately without having to wait for the mailman. Oh, and in case you're wondering, there is no catch. I realize this is very inexpensive, so you may be wondering what the catch is. I also know that there's some websites out there that offer you a great deal on something, but they stick it to you in some program that charges your card every month. This is not one of them. There's no hidden continuity program you have to try or anything even remotely like that. My hope is that you'll love it, and this will be the start of a good educational relationship for years to come. But time is of the essence here. In most cases, I take a loss when selling the book at this price. It cost me just over $21 in advertising expense just to sell one book. So why would I do that? Simple. I'm making this offer with the hope that you'll be very impressed with what I'm giving you today, and you'll want to learn more from me in the future. Don't worry, I don't have a sales team that will call you and bother you or anything like that. It's actually the opposite. I'm betting that you'll enjoy the book so much, you'll want to call me. But let me make this even more irresistible. So when you purchase today, you're also getting an advanced 60-minute video training on building confidence for free. And it's called The Winner's Mindset. Remember all that polling I did with women? Well, the biggest thing I found out was this. The number one thing most women want from a man is confidence. That's right. Out of all the things women want, 90% of them had as their number one pick confidence. And since confidence is the most crucial character trait, which not only determines your worth to women, but how much money you make, how healthy you are, and your overall results in life, I'm going to walk you through the most comprehensive training on confidence ever created by sharing exactly what's working to approach women and get dates on autopilot so you don't even have to think about it. I'm going to show you actual strategies for rewiring your brain to build confidence you never imagined possible. So you don't second guess yourself anymore. So you're calm and relaxed even in the most scary situations. This, my friend, is priceless. And there's no charge for it. I want you to have this as my gift for checking out the book. And in case you're wondering, yes, of course, there is a money-back guarantee if you want it. In fact, I will 100% guarantee you'll love this book and the new video training, or I'll return your money and let you keep the book and the video training. Just contact support with your order number and I'll give you back your money, no questions asked. How's that for fair? This is truly a limited time offer. Once the timer hits 0, your copy and video bonus will be gone. So hit the add to cart button now, and I want to thank you for taking the time to read this letter, and I look forward to your success. Now, if you're still with us and you want to recap, here's the deal. I'm offering you a 75-page book that outlines how to get an amazing girlfriend. With contributions from over 2,000 girls, this is the ultimate guide, which shows you exactly what women really want, and you don't have to be someone you're not. The book is $7.95. I'm also walking you through a confidence building system I created that's completely rewiring the brains of guys who thought they had no hope for success. This is a very limited offer because it's a marketing test and it will soon be over. There is no catch to this offer. You won't be signing up for any trial to some monthly program or anything like that. In fact, if you don't like the book, let me know and I'll even give you back your money. Click below and get your copy now. You won't regret it. We'll see you on the inside.